Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to my Red Dead Online tip series. In this video, I'll be showing you how you can get basically an infinite source of treasure maps in Red Dead Online. Completing treasure maps is one of the best sources of gold nuggets, gold bars, and also a huge chunk of cash, as well as some various other items. Completing treasure maps was usually giving me around $50 to $150 cash, and then around 60 gold nuggets. So you're pretty much guaranteed a good reward when you complete these. So currently there's two different ways that you can go about getting treasure maps in Red Dead Online. The first method is just simply playing the game and ranking up. Each 5 levels that you get in the game, you will have a treasure map delivered to any post office that you can head over there and collect it. I believe the first one you get is rank 10, and then when you reach rank 15 you'll get another one, when you reach rank 20 you'll get another one, then 25, and each 5 levels from there on. But as you guys probably know, once you reach level 15 or level 20, it actually gets very slow to level up, so you're not going to be getting treasure maps from leveling up all that often. However, thankfully there is another source that we can get treasure maps through, and that is completing gang hideouts. Now, a user on Reddit called Rock1Jump actually created a hideout map for Red Dead Online. As you guys can see, there is a whole host of different hideouts located all over the map in every district. Now, I have found a few myself that aren't on this map, so this isn't a complete map of the hideouts, but there is enough on here to get you guys started and be able to start farming these hideouts. Now, it's worth talking a little bit about how these hideouts actually work. So if you go to one of these locations, you're not guaranteed a hideout to exist. It is somewhat of a random spawn. And if someone does complete one of these hideouts, it means it's going to be unavailable for quite a long period of time. So it might involve you having to switch sessions or switch lobbies that you're in to find a new hideout. Now, a method that worked well for me to farm these hideouts was to find an area on the map where there's a cluster of hideouts, so maybe 3 or 4 gang hideouts that are in a close proximity. And that way you're not riding across the whole map, you can just concentrate on a one little section and go between these cluster of gang hideouts to see if there's one spawn. And if there's not, you can just simply go to your menu, go to online and reload into a new session, and you'll continue off from the location you were in before. So again, you can just circle around these 3 or 4 gang hideouts, and you should be able to find them quite regularly doing this method. 2 areas I personally like to use was in the Grizzlies West area. As you can see here, there's Ewin Basin, Grizzlies Mining, Cumberland Falls, and Hanging Dog Ranch. And another good location is all the way on the west side around Tumbleweed. There's quite a few gang hideouts here. There's Gaptooth Breach, Solomon's Folly, Fort Mercer, and also a few other gang hideouts that I found myself that aren't actually on this map. So there's a good cluster of them here that you can just easily repeat going into different lobbies and finding them. So once you've found a gang hideout spawn, what you want to do is just go ahead and take everybody out. Once you take out all the gang members, you will be left with the gang leader who will surrender. Now you have to make a decision if you want to save him and let him live, or if you want to take him out. Now this also will affect your morality meter. If you let him go, you will get positive honor, however you won't be able to loot his body. Now the way treasure maps work is they aren't actually in the lock chests that you get in gang hideouts. You actually get them as a random chance from looting the dead bodies there. So if you're letting the gang leader escape, you're kind of missing out on that one extra chance to loot a gang member and have a chance at getting a treasure map. But there is actually a nice trick that you can do to get around this. What you can do is knock him out, where you kind of hit them with the butt of your gun and it'll knock them out on the floor, and it won't count as killing them, but you can still loot the body, and that way you still get the positive honor of not killing them, and you can also loot them. Once you've dealt with the leader, make sure you go around the hideout and loot every single body that's lying around there, because as I said, you get a chance at getting a treasure map. Now, I didn't get a treasure map every hideout I completed. I found that every second hideout I did, or maybe even every third hideout I did, I would get a treasure map. So you're not guaranteed to get it, but if you're farming this constantly, you're going to be earning these treasure maps quite quickly. Especially when you get used to the route you're taking between them and where exactly they're going to be spawning, you guys can get really efficient at travelling around and between these gang hideouts. Also, when you guys are completing these treasure maps, a really quick way to find the treasure is not to use your eagle eye at first, it's just to quickly run around the treasure map area, and what you can do is just wait for the vibrations on your controller, because your controller will actually vibrate like a heartbeat or a pulse when you're getting close to the treasure, and once you start getting that vibrations, that's when you can turn on your eagle eye and see exactly where the loot box is. I found this as a much quicker way to find the treasure. The only time this might not work for you is if you actually have vibration turned off in your settings, and if that is the case, you might want to turn your controller vibration back on so you can easily get these treasure chests. I'll also have linked in the description a link to the Gang Hideout encounter map that was created by Rock1Jump, so if you want to save that on your computer or save that on your phone so you kind of have a map of where these gang hideouts are at, and you can use that to find a cluster or an area that you guys want to use as your gang hideout run, and you can see if you can find any treasure maps. Personally, I find these hideouts a lot of fun to take out. It's a solo method that you can do to make money, and I just find it personally a lot more fun than hunting animals. If this video did help you guys out, I'd really appreciate it if you could leave it a like, really helps support my channel, and also don't forget to subscribe if you are new around here so you don't miss out on any future tips videos. Have a good one guys, and I'll see you in the next video.